Good morning. Hey, Slaty. Oh, big morning stretch.
Podcast on.
Don's listening to Martin.
Yeah, well, I don't have a newspaper this morning, so I have to get my news from someplace else. Am I making you dizzy, you sweet little thing, huh?
Go. Don says we're pulling the GMC out today. No mail and no paper, huh?
Well, I knew there was no paper, but I didn't get the mail yesterday. I forgot to get it before I went in. And so I thought there would be mail from last night, but there's no mail.
Boo.
Boo.
I wanted to spend more time outside with my sweethearts this morning, but too many mosquitoes. I must have gotten 6 or 7 bites being out there just a few minutes. Dang it. So, if you watched, let's see, not yesterday's video, but the day before when we installed this Ring spotlight cam, I tested out the siren and I tested out the wide angle view and I got it working in the app and life was good, right? And I've learned a few things about this since then, and I want to go ahead and share those with you because I like to keep it real on this channel. If I had to do it all over again, I would still buy this thing. We got a great deal at $40 off plus a free Echo Show 5 came with it, and it was just a good deal. So if you see that deal out there again and you're interested in one of these things, I still say go for it. But it has a siren and it has a spotlight on it, and I demoed those the other day. However, I want to be able to trigger the spotlight and the siren using a Amazon A routine. Okay, I have a routine that when I say a certain thing in the house, certain things happen around the house. I mean, that's what all routines are basically, but and it is unsupported to access either of my Ring devices, the original doorbell that we have or this brand new wired spotlight cam. You're unable to access them from an Alexa routine. They say that they show up in the list, but they're unsupported. And you know, Amazon owns Ring now, so maybe they're working on a little bit tighter integration, but today it doesn't exist. So, you know, I can trigger the siren by going into the Ring app and this device and pressing a button. That's not particularly useful if I have some sort of a situation where I truly need the siren. So I've submitted a feature request. Don and I always try to, you know, take the time to do that kind of stuff, to give feedback or try to make things better, or, you know, let us work on it and we'll fix the program. The Ring is supported by IFTTT. However, that won't help here either because routines support IFTTT also. That doesn't help here though because Ring only supports actions if the doorbell's pressed do, or if a new motion alert is detected due. It will not just let you play the spotlight or play the siren. So again, that was of no help. I still like this thing. We did, however, turn on detect motion for people only, and it is still detecting Panther Cat when he's out here. So I'm getting false motion alerts that I really don't want to know about. When the raccoons come to eat the cat food at night, that's really interesting. And it was triggering the spotlight so often that I had to go drastically reduce the range of when it would trigger the spotlight, which I also didn't really want to have to do. Again, if it wouldn't detect the cat as a person, then I wouldn't have to reduce the spotlight coming on. So it needs some improvement. It's not a bad device, but it needs some improvement. So one of the things on Don's agenda today is to make sure he can open the left bay of the garage door.
Right.
with the Y, when we get home with the Y tomorrow, we'd like to be able to open the door because it doesn't come with home link like Ruby does.
Nope.
And Don, at this time, I say that carefully, is not planning to have them put the home link chip in the car.
Not initially.
Not initially, but he has other ways to do it. We'll talk about it a little bit more, but he's doing some he's got something working for Ruby's store. Here, you just tell him.
Right. Well, we over a year and a half ago, a while ago, installed a little device that hooks up to the Wi-Fi, and it has a sensor on it that can tell if the garage door is open or closed, and it works with Google Assistant, or it works with Amazon Echo, and so we can give it a voice command to open and close, and it also uses an app on the phone to open and close the door. Okay, so at that time I just went on and bought a second one of those after we got it, and I liked it and it worked well, so I bought a second one, and so I'm going to install that on the door for the Y today. But I'm trying to come up with a way, because we're used to tapping the
screen for Ruby to do the door.
Yeah, when you get close to your garage geofence, I don't know with a finer point, but it pops up the little garage door menu, and you can just tap the thing and it opens the door, tap the thing and it closes the door. Well, that's what you get when you pay the $300 to get HomeLink. You get that little feature. Well, obviously we could do it, but I'm trying to try not to use HomeLink, and so I'm coming up with other solutions. And I would have to tell you, the fact that your phone locks up is the thing. It's really stopping the ease of use of this stuff. And I've just turned off lock at this location, but that means anybody finds my phone at home can pick it up and use it without it being locked. So I'm not really
keen on that
idea. I guess what I really want is Google to let you use certain apps without the phone. You can dial 911.
Right, you'd like a list of apps that can be used without unlocking, that you could maybe manage the list or something. That would be one way to implement it. Yeah. I don't know if that's the way, but... Or
if nothing else, use the app, not require it to be unlocked. In other words, just say just the opposite. I want you to lock the phone at this location except for these apps, if these apps want to use the phone. And anyway, the point is, I'm a little disappointed right now, and I read the Tesla Motor forum on people who are trying to come up with ways to do this, and I haven't gotten to in the forum, but nobody has come up with a super clean. Oh, and I don't want to buy anything else. I'm looking for the stuff that I've already got.
Yeah, well, I guess I would sum this up by saying that Don and I are both having problems with home automation stuff not doing what we want this morning. As far as we've come with home automation,
right,
we got a long ways to go still in enabling the end user to do what they want. I mean, really, right now, I'd like to take the Ring programmers and just give them a piece of my mind. But I was nice with my feature request.
At this point, I'm probably going to just simply go out there. I have small, fob size garage door openers. I have plenty of them laying around. I'm probably just going to go bring one with me and just find some convenient place to stick it on the Y. I don't really want to put it on the sun visor per se, but there may be some other place that I can put it, and I'm just going to do it that way. That way, because I don't really like leaving my phone unlocked.
Maybe a command strip down near the base of the seat.
Oh, I think there's plenty of...
Down low, I'm thinking like right in front or on the back side, somewhere under the front seat or something. Well, I told him if I saw a old school garage remote control in the Tesla, frown. I'm being nice here. I
Right.
mean, I don't want to see an old school remote control in the Tesla, but
there's possibility that it says pair with, you can unlock your phone with Bluetooth by pairing with a Bluetooth device. So if my phone will get unlocked by the Bluetooth in the car, so while I'm in the car, then I can give a voice command, just tell
yeah.
the assistant to open and close the door. That's what I'm hoping. So I'm probably going to try that, because you can't unlock your Android phone when it's nearby a device. So if my phone's out of range of the Y, then it'll be locked. But if it's nearby the Y, it can be unlocked. And of course, it would be nice to have my phone unlocked all the time in the Y. I mean, if I'm going to be with it. You know, if I leave it with the car, then, you know, that's my problem.
Right. I've gotten really used to wearing my Apple Watch and it keeping my MacBook Pro unlocked in the house. Having the watch on that you've put the password into on your wrist and sitting at the computer, if it's locked up because you walked outside and came back in, it unlocks it. It's a sort of a similar thing.
Well, that thing that we bought, it's actually gone up in price. I didn't pay $30 for it.
Right. It's this Eakin.
Yeah.
It's a weird name.
It's now $30. It uses the WeLink app, which is good for a lot of automation stuff.
Yeah, Eachen, EACHEN. I'll put a link in the video description, and yeah, it's WeLink or something
Right.
is the app name.
Yeah, and I have several of these apps for controlling things. But I believe now I've discovered that they all interoperate. So I'm thinking, what I'm trying to say is, I think I could consolidate my app. I can settle on one app that works with these devices that inexpensive electronic devices we get from China. So I'm going to try to do that.
Okay. Well, he'll be putting the actual device on the garage door here in a little bit.
Right.
Isn't that the cutest thing ever? You have a good week at your dad's house.
All right, Mom, you have a good week without me.
It's time.
It's that time. That's right. Yep.
Don's going to put the GMC under the carport.
That's right.
It will change the way we throw cardboard in the back of the GMC slightly.
Right.
Just to make sure we don't let it get wet, because they will not, they won't take it if it's wet, so we can't like leave it all open and let rainwater get back there. It wouldn't hurt the GMC,
Right.
but then they wouldn't accept the cardboard recycling.
I was trying to get as much room on this side as possible.
I got that. I understand.
Because this is where I plan to walk.
Yeah.
And the reason I backed it in is because, I left enough room here that we could walk through here.
Yes.
The reason I backed it in
Uh-huh.
is because I want to plug the
Battery charger. Gotcha.
There's a convenient, nice little outlet, 12-volt outlet in the back of the GMC right here.
Uh-huh.
That's very handy for this kind of stuff. And this cord will reach over here. And plug in just fine.
Don is putting up tools from the last couple of projects. There's not a lot to put up, but a little bit. I've been serenading him with the entertainer and the theme from Ice Castles. He's a really good sport.
I'll use the video, mate.
What's your problem?
I got a few garage door remotes.
Holy moly. How exactly did that happen?
I don't know. Maybe I should set up an eBay store.
What he really means is maybe I should run an eBay store for him.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I tell you what, if you'll box it, I'll run the store.
I mean, some of them haven't even been
Opened, huh? Can I have your phone?
Yeah, sure.
If Tesla calls, I'll be glad to answer.
That's right. That sounds like a great idea.
Okay.
Oops. I brought my screw. Oh, poor Mr. Don.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a Honda Odyssey over there. A Honda Odyssey over there. And there are 6 here at the environmental park total. I guess I was supposed to drive the van and I missed the message. So Don was out here still listening to podcasts on his phone because he didn't have the Bluetooth paired to this Echo Show 8 here. And let's just say that I fixed that for him.
Yeah.
Don's installing the opener, I don't know what else to call it, on the left bay garage door. And we are fixing to have us a thunderstorm. So this is the device already installed on Ruby's side, and here's Don on the other side installing the one for this door.
Yeah, the other one, the power AC outlet was really close.
This one, it's a little farther.
And so I'm installing it on here because here's the AC outlet.
Well, we're nice and dry in the garage, but it's definitely wet and windy outside. I did the best I could.
You gave me a good laugh. That's very cute. I like that little racing stripe of dust
I've been
right down the
cleaning
middle.
on Ruby so she
Oh,
looks
she's
good enough to
gorgeous.
go tomorrow, but
Yeah, she's
some
got
of us are only 5'7" and we can't reach in the middle even with a small step stool. So Don got me the big step stool now. So as long as it doesn't touch Ruby, we're good.
Yeah.
The poor mail lady, she was up here and out of her car to go to the back door before we knew it.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Yeah, the driveway, well, the lights were blinking.
Yeah, probably the driveway alert didn't go off because of the power outages. We've been having little power blips.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of debris down on the driveway. Lots of clumps of stuff. So we had a little bit of wind. She's not perfect, but she is quite presentable to meet the new Model Y tomorrow and have a few pictures taken. So, hopefully when I get her out in the sun tomorrow, there won't be too many streaks on the glass. I tried my absolute best to get it streak free.
Turn Jules' door on.
Okay. By the way, I'm still learning about your plug. Is it connected to a light?
No.
I don't know that.
That's good.
You want to close it back?
Turn off Jules' door.
Okay.
It's my job to create a routine that makes on and off, open and close.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people that built this app, they apparently didn't speak English as their primary language, and but I can get around it. I got around it for the other side. Good job, Donnie.
Yep, thank you.